The thirst is real.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Boys. I am Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Oh, I am Coco Montrese's photo filters.
Oh, God. We'll get into that. How are you?
I'm good. It was a really busy week, Aneal.
It was a crazy fucking week.
I feel a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
But
I'm running on fumes.
But it was fun.
It was a great week.
Ghosting, red carpet, a CBC show, CTV show, Queen of the Castle with Housewife Anne. We had a house party / warehouse party, club party, whatever you call the gay parties.
So fun.
With the Friday gays.
Yeah, and we watched Survivor together. You saw me 18 times last week.
Wow, that's a lot.
Week. I know, but you won't see me this week.
No, because you're going woo.
Yeah, if immigration will let me through,
Oh
we
my
shall
Lord,
see.
pray to the gods.
Okay, so a lot to dive into.
Yes.
As we mentioned, we went to this warehouse party.
Shout out to Yum Yum.
Yeah, so Toronto's been hurting for queer culture, I think, in my personal opinion. And what Yum Yum was able to pull off was just so awesome. Like, it was the vibes are right.
Yeah.
The guys were hot. It was very liberating, sex positive party. But there was this element where when you check in, they cover your camera.
Girl, I took my cover off right away.
Oh my God, that's illegal. That is not sacred to the Yum Yum oath.
Whoopsies.
Okay, but I wanted to know.
Guys, I didn't use it though. I didn't use it.
Yeah, and fair enough. But as somebody that I like to take photos when I go out, it's kind of like I enjoy that part. It felt weird. It forced you to kind of be like, it's not about pretending you're having a good time. It's about actually having a good time.
Yeah, I thought it was a smart move. And yes, I took mine off, but that was more just like my OCD anxiety about having like tape on my camera. I just didn't like that.
Okay.
It was not because I needed to use my phone or anything like that. No, I loved the idea of a disconnected, enjoy the moment type party. The venue was amazing. And I guess it also added a privacy element.
Yeah. But thinking about it now, you're not really one of those girls that are like taking 1,800 selfies with your friends on a night out.
I never, ever, ever, ever use my phone.
You're really stealth when you go out, actually.
Yeah, only for selfies.
Well, no, but like even like you're not taking a group photo at Woody's.
No.
I feel like I force you to do that, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I learned something about myself. Maybe I just go out for the content and have a miserable time, but it looks like I'm having fun.
But then did you have more fun at Yum Yum?
I did have fun at Yum Yum.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So I know the answer to this, but every friend group has different styles of communicating, okay?
Every friend group?
Or like every gay.
Okay.
Depending on your friend group, I feel like it's different.
Okay, I love this kind of topic.
Okay, so the first like type of communication style we have is like the FaceTimer. They have to see your face. They're FaceTiming you constantly. They just live on FaceTime even if like nothing's happening. They just want to be like on FaceTime with you.
Okay.
There's the old school caller. This is somebody that, calls you instead of texts you.
Okay.
Just wants to hear your voice, talk through something. They're driving to the grocery store.
Okay.
And then there's the text only person. Like, don't call me, don't FaceTime me. I'm only texting you.
Okay.
And then there's like this new kind of gay, the DM diva that you don't have their number. You don't FaceTime them. You don't call them, but you're DMing them frequently.
Okay, I do think there's a fifth that we're missing.
What's the fifth?
We're gonna add the fifth element is the voice note gay.
Oh yeah.
The voice note gay. They're somewhere in between the texting gay and the phone gay.
And they can be a DM gay. You can voice note all up in there.
True, but like this is a distinct gay, at least in my friend group.
The voice note.
The voice note gay.
Are you a voice note gay?
I am a texting gay.
Yeah, you love analog text.
I love a long text.
Oh my God,
a long detailed text.
You like numbers and bullets.
Yes. I think that with texting, with the voice note gays, like it's hard for me to consume all of that data in a 3-minute voice note. But if you put it in text, I'm a really fast reader.
Yeah.
So I can skim. I can't skim a voice note.
That's true.
You can't copy and paste a voice note. Like there's too many elements of the voice note that I don't necessarily think hit. In terms of the other options you said, like no, that's all a no from me.
Yeah, you hate a face. You're like the only like closer friend that does not FaceTime whatsoever.
No, I hate FaceTime. I hate phone calls. I think it just stems from me being too busy. Like if I was like chilling at home, like on a Friday or a Thursday night, like having a glass of wine, Like maybe I would FaceTime people,
but
I do not have time for that. So,
fair enough.
But I'm actually I don't actually know what the majority answer is going to be on this question. Which communication gay are you? I don't know what's going to win.
Yeah.
What do you like? Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's going to be
not voice. That's old people. Or sorry, like not calls. Calls is old people. Like
You're calling me old?
Phone calls?
Yeah, but I would like a phone call.
Well, then you're old. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
You
think all the little TikTokers, they're like DM gays?
I think the majority answer is going to be
texting.
No, I think I'm weird too. I don't know. Maybe the voice. No.
There's no way voice note gays are the majority.
Okay, it's
going to
be texting or the DMs.
Okay, well, let us know below.
Okay, well, speaking of gays and how colorful they can be at times, have you seen this meme of this very handsome fit man?
Okay.
And then like the comment underneath his photo, hot take, but I think guys being a little overweight like this is attractive.
Oh yeah, and he's not.
And this man has like the perfect body, or at least this man has an ideal, desirable body.
Right, like nowhere near the scientific definition of being overweight.
No,
does he enter?
And I got a lot of DMs. I don't know why, but thanks though for the DMs about like, oh, you and Aneal should talk about like gay body standards, like unrelated to this post, but like, oh, gay body standards. They're wild.
They are insane, especially with this like circuit party harness culture that like, I know a lot of friends that personally want to go to those spaces, but are so terrified because of their like, they don't feel confident in their body. But it's like, that's why Yum Yum was actually really cool. It was like all body types and like people just being like body positive, and it's finding those spaces to do it. But I mean, I want my titties bigger. Like I have that body dysmorphia.
I feel like I'm as much as I'm denouncing it or calling it out, I'm such a victim of it for myself. So it's really hard to be like, oh, I totally agree like with the sentiment that like the gay body standard is fucked.
Right.
I totally agree with that on one hand, but on the other hand, I'm totally a victim of it.
Right.
So
you appreciate the actual like physique and like muscle definition. Like you almost see it more as like the work they put in, and that's
fair.
Because you're talking about a fitness competition potentially. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's fair. That's fair.
It's different than thirsting over guys with hot bodies.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's tough. Instagram's tough. The algorithm, like, I mean, I only get my algorithm is just shirtless men.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to compare to.
Yeah, mine are just like drag queens and women yelling at each other on reality TV.
Oh yeah, no, mine is all shirtless men.
Do you have an Instagram crush based on like their body?
Oh, an Instagram crush based on their body. No, I think with me, like I will screenshot bodies, but it's 100% like for my motivation. It's not like I'm not thirsting for them. I'm thirsting to look like them.
Interesting. Okay, so you have like body goals.
Yeah, body goals. So my like, I think that's why the algorithm feeds me. It thinks I'm like a thirsty gay who's just like over. But really, I'm just like, ooh, I want to look like that, and I want to look like that. So yeah, I don't know.
You're shopping for your new body.
Literally.
Okay. Well, the gays are fucked, but here we are going to the gym every day.
Okay, the gays are fucked, but so are the people on Temptation Island.
Yeah.
I watched the show when I was 9 years old.
Yes.
And it is, Mark Wahlberg was the host back then. Not like Mark Wahlberg, the actor. Mark Wahlberg, the host.
Oh, I didn't know there was two.
There's two Mark Wahlbergs.
Okay.
So Mark Wahlberg, the host, I was 9, so that was like over 20 years ago.
Okay.
He's still the host, and it's now on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's the reboot, it's the refunction, and like long story short, the thing is, it's 4 couples who are struggling in their relationships, who go on an island, they split up, they don't see each other, and they go on the island with 12 hot singles to tempt them to cheat. And I've watched the show before. I think obviously like the premise is interesting premise.
Right.
And I would say typically like these men, they last, the majority of the series without being tempted.
Right.
Not this season. No.
They just dive in.
I think they've pretty much, I'm on like episode 2, and I think 3 of the 4 men have dived in.
Are the women diving in?
No.
See, that's the thing. Like on Love Island, we have this as well, where they like split up the couples and they go to another villa. It's kind of similar, but it's to test temptation. And it's always interesting. Men are always the dogs.
I know. I guess my question is, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Number 1, do you think this is a legitimate test? Like, do you think there is legitimacy in being like, I have a partner. I don't necessarily know if they're faithful or not. I'm going to do this experiment to see if they're faithful. Like, that's my first question. Is this a legitimate test of character? Is it a fair test? Like,
no, because I think it's like such a unique situation. It's like on these reality TV shows where it's like romance, sex is like heightened. You know what I mean? It's not every day you're going out and then there's 12 like women in bikinis thirsting after you. But I think it will unearth whatever insecurity in your relationship.
Yes.
Like you have, if that makes sense.
I'm going to say I think it's a great experiment. Throw me and Jock on Temptation Island.
Really?
And I think, one, I will resist temptation.
Yeah.
And two, if he doesn't resist temptation, then he's bye-bye. So I think it's actually would be a great test.
Yeah, fair. I guess if like you're going on the show called Temptation Island too, it's like, are you dumb?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, are you dumb? Like, what are you thinking? You think this is how you're going to get famous, by being a cheater on TV?
Yeah.
My second question though is, would you go on Temptation Island?
Yeah, I would, because it just strengthens your relationship, or you see something that's missing from your relationship. Either way, it's like information or knowledge.
Yeah, that's what the guys say on the show too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like a little temptation. It sounds fun, but yeah, again, it's like whatever me and my partner decide is what will like
all four couples were like, or three of the couples actually. Oh my God, you know what's so funny? I just realized something. Three of the couples entering the experiment, they say, we have talked about our rules and we have decided that there's no touching, kissing, no physical. Okay. The one couple then says, we have decided not to make rules because it's like the cookie jar. If you say you can't touch the cookie jar, you're going to touch the cookie jar. That couple hasn't cheated and the other three have.
Oh wow.
The three couples with rules have all cheated and Cookie Jar Girl and her man have not.
Good for Cookie Jar Girl.
So she was right.
Yeah, it's like when the tighter parameters and the tighter restrictions, the more people rebel.
Yeah, forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
I've never understood it. I'm such a rule follower.
Yeah, you are teacher's pet.
I don't like forbidden fruit. I follow.
You'll just eat the fruit that's allocated.
Exactly. And the correct portion.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, well, those were some fun topics of the day. Shall we move into the world of drag? But before Drag Race... Okay.
I don't know why this is making
you funny, laugh. I have spoken to Lily about a theory for a very long time. The theory is that as we age, we start to filter our photos in cray ways.
100%.
I.e. my mother. So my mother now uses an Asian beauty filter that makes her look like she is not Italian, but like she is from the continent of Asia.
Stop.
Because it is so filtered and the eyes, like, you know, that kind of anime, like sort of vibe. And I can only think like my mom just can't see it because her eyes are perhaps, you know, not what they used to be.
Right.
No shade to my mom. Well, someone else who clearly, I mean, I don't know if this is a joke or not. You tell me, but Coco Montrese.
No, it's insane.
Using the same filters as my mother, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, that is not your face. That is not your face.
Yeah, I get it. It's like the older you get, you're out of tap. Like, remember when I was trying to sync audio the other day?
Yeah.
And I thought it was 100% correct. And you and Lily looked at me like I was this crazy person. It's like we're losing our senses the older we get.
I know.
So Coco Montrese doesn't think that looks crazy.
She doesn't. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, because I have been, I'll add a filter to a photo for sure. Like, Coco, this is no shade to you. I do this too. I add a filter and Lily is like, what the fuck is that? That's too much. And in my head, I'm like, it's not too much. I'm not doing that filter yet.
Right.
But in 5-10 years...
Yeah.
I'm going to be because I guess I actually want I want Yale and Harvard to do a study on the way in which our eyes perceive these filters as we age, because I do think it's science. This is science. Yeah. I'm over filtering. Coco's over filtering. Kathy's over filtering. That's my mom. Like, everyone's over filtering.
Yeah.
And my last point here was, oh my God, what was my last point? Oh, always have someone working for you or with you that's much younger than you.
Yeah, that is like in with the times and can see.
Keeping you in check.
Because I would do a Dorit head transplant every photo if I could, where you just like reconstruct your face.
There you go.
Okay, are we ready to dive in?
To the episode.
Yeah, dynamic duos was kind of the theme because they competed in pairs throughout the whole thing.
Yes, I thought that this was a really interesting episode with really unique, interesting challenges.
Yeah.
Did it hit the mark? I'm not totally sure.
Yeah.
But I liked the newness of it all.
Yeah, the freshness. It was a new take, a new challenge.
Yes.
But they were tasked with writing each other's bios in the mini challenge.
Yes.
And it was like a Mad Lib-esque thing. And then I was like, we should do this.
Yes. And we did.
Oh, I'm like nervous.
I'm very nervous. Am I reading or are you reading first?
Oh my God. I'll go first just because I saw the first line and it's making me laugh. I am Rumpelstiltskin. I like wearing sunglasses indoors, saying the wrong things, and little girl pop stars. Yes, Addison Rae. I draw inspiration from witches and warlocks, blending their style with tall white men to create something truly Anealifying. My ultimate dream is to work at Walmart in Timbuktu. You nailed it.
Did I? Thank you. I was really impressed with myself.
I want to literally go to Nineveh and work at like a Walmart or Shoppers Drug Mart.
See?
That was really good.
I tried to balance, like Susie Chute, I tried to balance a little bit of fun, but also a little bit of like genuineness. Like I really wanted to capture all elements of this challenge. I don't want it to be just like slapstick comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what you did.
Oh God.
God is this right. Okay. I am Megan Trainor. I like crumble cookies, being a mama's boy, that's a good one, and taking post-gym white gay mirror selfies. Why are they white?
Because it's just the same pose.
True. I draw inspiration from Ryan Seacrest, yes. Toddlers and tiaras, yes. Blending their styles with white privilege. I don't like that part.
Sorry.
I have white privilege like because I can't not have it.
Yeah, fair.
But I don't try to have it.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have it.
Just to be clear, everyone, to be clear. To create something truly expected. Rude bitch. My ultimate dream is to be the first male Glenda game show host. Love it.
Yeah.
Like Glenda, like Wicked.
Like singing, like Wicked.
Like Wicked. Yeah. Okay,
like if there's a gay adaptation of Wicked.
Yeah, I'm making sure there wasn't like another Glenda that I forgot about.
No, I don't think.
Because you wrote Glenda, but you meant Glinda.
Wait, I put Glenda?
You wrote Glenda.
And it's Glinda.
It's Glinda.
Oh, yes.
Or Galinda.
Galinda.
Yeah. Okay, that was cute. Well, thank you for...
Yours was so much nicer than mine. I feel bad. Mine was mean.
I called you Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I think we're tied.
Okay, fair.
We're tied.
Speaking of tied, Jules blew them out of the water. She was so funny in this.
Okay. Oh, wow. Wait.
In the writing, I thought she was so good.
Oh, in the Mad Libs. Of course. Sorry. I'm like, monologues? Yeah, sorry. Yes. Jules was great.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah. And then the dynamic duo pairings are Susie and Susie and Jules.
Yep.
Anya and Lexi. Sam and Lana.
Yes.
You have a favorite pair. Well, I mean, it's obvious.
Like, I will just say that if I was like coaching this as a public speaking coach, I probably would have coached the way that Susie and Jules went with it. And I probably might have even delivered it that way, which is like kind of like more of a story, a meaningful story.
Yeah.
But I agree with the judges. Like, that's not drag.
Yeah. Interesting. Because you're saying that it was more of a public speaking challenge than more so like an acting challenge.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no.
Because you had to write,
so true,
you had to deliver, and you really had to kind of find this balance of like you had to be serious but funny, but but it wasn't an acting challenge. So like it was, I don't know. It was tough. Like it was tough.
Yeah, fair. Would you have preferred the speaking over the dancing? Obviously.
Well, what creator, producer, person was like, we're gonna combine this with interpretive dance? Like,
so funny though.
I think I'd have fun though.
Yeah, I think
dancing.
you just have to act a fool.
A fool, yeah. And Susie was not doing that. Susie was not.
Yeah. I mean, this was such an interesting episode for Susie because you think based on like what they like to do, she would eat something like this up.
I think Susie's I'm not gonna say edit because all the gays fucking yelled at me for saying like that. Reality shows are edited. I'm like, I know that. Yes, thank you. I was saying this was particularly
hyper edited.
Yes, hyper edited and pointed. But Susie's her arc has been weird because it's like, what is she good at? Like, not in a shady way, but like not in a shady way. Sorry.
No,
like
I know what you
her
mean.
SNL challenge was so funny, so good.
Right.
We've yet to see that again. Because I do think it's what she says. I think I'm a Susie Chute. Like, that's where I'm going to land on all of this. I'm a Susie Chute, as in if I did, like, Drag Race challenges, I would do them like Susie Chute. Like, I would overthink, and I think it would come across stale.
Really?
That's
how...
I
see you as, like, really, like, Anya. Like, because you can sing, you can, like...
I would love to say that I would be Anya, but I think I would be overthinking like Susie. And I can see it. It's coming across so polished and so like debatory and public speakery. Like it's not like unhinged and free.
It's like calculated in
so
a way.
Calculated.
Like, I see that.
And I don't know how with her SNL she was able to be unhinged and free, but with everything else, it's been so.
I think it was after Snatch Game, losing Snatch Game, like
it's really got to her. Yeah.
And that's how come, like RuPaul says, it's like the competition really is you versus your inner saboteur, because moments like that take you out of it, it's completely affecting her.
I think she's going next.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Lana, her 4th time. Oh my God, this lip sync.
Yes.
Who do you think won the lip sync?
I thought it was close.
You thought it was close and Sam should have ultimately.
I thought it was too close that you have to go with like track record.
Oh my God. But then how did Maya Iman LePage send 3-time winner Plasma home? But it's just like, it's like track record shouldn't affect it.
No, but Maya killed Plasma in that lip sync.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
No, yeah, sorry. I'm saying if you distinctly win or lose the lip sync, it is going to come down to the lip sync and you're going to like fall where you may. But if it's close, then I think like then it becomes track record.
Oh my.
So like if Lana won that lip sync, she won it by 1 point. She didn't win it by 100 points.
Oh, I thought she won it by like at least 25.
Oh, no, not for me.
Really?
She was good and Sam was good.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be Lana taking out Sam Star, truly. And I was shocked it wasn't.
I was, because of the MTV of it all, I was worried that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, you made me nervous, but no, this was the right outcome.
Yeah.
She really is not giving us anything else.
Well, she's giving us something unique every single week on the runway.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that meme, there's a compilation video memes of just, I didn't notice this until I saw the meme, but Lana basically saying every week, like, I'm trying something new. This is something unique for me. I've never done this before, but like, that's every single week. So then at that point.
Yeah, she was so stunning though, and such a character. Like, to come 6th is pretty impressive. Like,
she was beautiful, and her goodbye message, like you could tell how much this meant to her.
Right. And like her exit line was everything. That solidified an All-Stars run for me.
Oh, I mean, it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it solidified an All-Stars run for
the
me,
way she delivered it too was so good.
It was good.
But yeah, I liked this runway, ugliest dress ever, because it was very open for interpretation.
I hated this runway.
Really?
Can I tell you why?
Why?
They judged it incorrectly.
Oh.
In my opinion.
Okay.
In my humble opinion. They seemingly were judging it as who can wear the ugliest thing in the world. I.e., Anya's outfit, was not a dress, so that's the first error there.
Fair.
But beyond it not being a dress, it was very ugly. So they really liked that.
Yeah.
Same thing with, oh my gosh, who was first on the runway?
Susie?
Yes.
Christmas?
Susie's Christmas thing was extremely ugly. So they loved it.
Right.
To me, that's not drag. That's not a competition. That's not fair. Like, there has to be interpretation. Lexi Love nailed this challenge.
I thought so too.
Yes, because she took ugly, tulle, and multiple and made it stunning. She looked amazing. Sam Star, to me, it wasn't quite on the mark because I didn't understand the dead blood. Like, that's not ugly. That's death.
Yeah.
But like, I thought she was closer to the mark than the others. Like, the judges were literally like, this is the ugliest thing I've seen. You win the challenge. Like, you win the runway. Like, it just made no sense to me.
Yeah, and I was shocked at the dual tie. I thought Lexi was the clear, if you include runway.
If you include runway, I thought Lexi was clear as well. Obviously, they really want Anya to get this 4th win, and it's either because she's our winner or it's because they want us to be shocked when she's not.
Well, interestingly enough, this double win has unearthed some new stats to go over.
Oh my God, okay, I love a stat.
So basically, the longest gap between their second challenge win, meaning like it took 8 or 9 episodes. So they won a challenge, then it took 8 or 9 episodes to win their next challenge.
Was who?
Roxy Andrews, 8 episodes, and she went to the finals.
Okay.
Violet Chachki, 8 episodes, and she won. Anitra, 9 episodes, made it to the finals.
Okay.
Lexi Love, 9 episodes.
So Lexi Love has the record for the longest gap between wins.
Yeah.
9 is now the record.
Yeah, and Violet Chachki was 8 and she won.
Okay.
So Lexi could be a front runner based on the stat to actually take the crown.
Okay, this stat, I'm trying to ask myself what it means. I'm trying to, I don't know what I think about the stat, but it's a good stat.
Yeah, it's like, when they say like you make your mark, but then you start like really elevating, and then like it's the home stretch.
What is it? Do we have time?
I mean, I don't know. I will talk about winner picks at the end, but I don't know. I don't think she's out just yet.
Okay, you have another stat though that I'm more interested in.
Yeah, so queens that have had 4 wins. So Sharon Needles won, Simone won, Sasha Colby won. But there are a few queens with 4 wins and no crown.
Okay, and they are?
Shea Coulee, Gigi Good, Trinity the Tuck, Saphira, and Plain Jane had 4 last season. Roxy and Plastique from All Stars. And then if we're crossing the pond, Bimini and Ella Vidae, Cheddar, Gorgeous, Lavoie, all came in second.
Okay, this is a lot of people though with 4 wins.
That's what I'm saying.
Do people have 5 wins on Drag Race? Surely.
I don't
That's
think.
for next week, maybe?
Yes, Trinity the Tuck I think has the most challenge wins with 5.
Okay, wow. Okay, so lots of queens don't win with 4. So I think that's then
Irrelevant. The most.
But there's another stat that you have that I'm most interested in.
The Alaska Anya correlation?
Yes. So Anya and Alaska have the
exact same challenge wins.
That's crazy.
And Alaska is a formidable force in the Drag Race world. So that's really what Anya's giving. They both won Snatch Game. They both won the acting challenge. And they both won the stand-up comedy roast.
Okay. Oh, but they didn't both win the monologue.
That's true.
It didn't exist back then. But still, 3 for 3, like as... it definitely saying something.
Right. But in advocacy for Susie Toot going to the finals, the most episodes without ever being placed below safe, she is up there. Okay. With Plain Jane, Saphira, Bianca Del Rio, and Jinx Monsoon, who have won.
Okay. Because she's never been in the bottom.
She's never been below safe.
Oh my gosh.
So
a lot of stats.
Basically, based on these stats, Anya, Gigi Good, and Susie Toot are viable options for the crown.
Okay. Well, I have a stat for you too then. My stat is that every week, obviously, drag queens on Drag Race, they gain followers. Like that is sort of course they're going to gain followers, whether they're out or in or up or down, and some gain 15,000, 20,000 in an episode. Jules Sparkles, for example, is rising. But for the first time this season, someone lost followers. Can you guess who? And can you guess why?
From one smelly queen to another.
Ding, ding, ding.
That is insane.
Ariete lost 1,000 followers after the Villains Roast episode.
Wow.
So, I mean...
The Drag Race fan base, especially when it comes to social, is like... They're ruthless.
Oh, yeah.
Truly ruthless. They will hype you up in the best way, but they'll also fucking do that. That's crazy to me. I don't think I've ever gone on my way to follow someone based on what they did on reality TV.
Yeah, it's a lot. I will also say Lexi Love has the most followers gained.
Wow.
153,000.
Good for her.
So that is, I'm wondering what Anya has. Anya only has 93,000.
Yeah, I was shocked at but this is something in the Drag Race world where black queens will never gain or even come close to the follower gains that white queens get. It's actually insane. And what's crazier is something like this season where Anya is clearly steamrolling the girls. It doesn't
and still not getting
right. So you unfortunately have to wrap your brain around it's a race thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I will say though, Anya is definitely getting the most comments in our videos.
Yeah.
It's Anya by far.
Yeah.
But that kind of then speaks to a powerful minority versus numbers. People who want Anya really believe Anya should win.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that's the majority. It means that they're a loud minority.
Right. They're very passionate.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's tough. I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
And I just want to give a shout out to Joella. Her ugly dress, again, totally hit the mark. It was totally what this challenge is about. She basically is wearing almost like a Substance-esque, diseased dress. And on that diseased dress is homophobic politicians' faces.
Oh, I didn't.
And I was like, wow, what a fucking serve, Joella.
That's
so
great.
good, so good.
Crystal Envy did Beanie Babies.
Oh, really? On her season?
No, Crystal Envy was on this season. No,
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's her name, right?
Oh my God. I totally forgot about this
Envy.
queen.
Yeah, she was a front runner, girl. They took her out. They plasmid her.
You're right. Okay, cool. Beanie Babies. I love Beanie Babies. That's not ugly.
Yeah, but with them all patched on. A lot of color.
I'll look at it later. Okay, we are running out of time, girl. What else do you want to do?
I just want to know who you think's going to take it.
My God, this is the hardest question ever. I have thought about this every night since the episode.
I know, it really does change.
I'm going to say that Susie is coming 5th. I really believe that. Okay. I think her time is coming. And then of the top 4, I think Jules is a great all-stars, like not going to win option. Okay. And I think that, I don't know. The other 3, I don't know.
So the other 3, Lexi Love, Anya, and who am I forgetting?
And Sam Star. So, I'm at a 3-way tie. I'm at a triple crowning right now.
Really?
I'm at the first ever triple crowning of Drag Race.
Yeah. I think I'm going for Jules Sparkle. I think it's time for like an underdog win. We haven't truly seen it. Like, I mean,
I love her, so
it's always. I guess. Would you say Nymphia was an underdog?
Not for me.
Okay, yeah.
No. I would strongly detest that. I also strongly detest Anya Safira comparisons. Like, I think it's.
Oh my God, yeah.
But we get it a lot in the comments.
It's because it's like, again, back to like the 2 black queens that are like doing well aren't similar. They're very different.
They're very, very, very different. And one is very, very talented and.
Oh God, let's not re-earth debates from last season. Yeah, I just think it's time for a Jules Sparkle underdog win. I'm all over the place. I've said 18 people are winning.
Oh, I keep changing my answer too. Yeah. I can't even have an answer right now.
Yeah, fair. Well, maybe Joella can still come back and win.
Find out next time.
Okay, if you are listening on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment,
drop a comment, a subscribe,
a review, hit the button, the thumbs up, whatever it is. And if you're listening on the airways, wherever you listen to your podcast, hit that subscribe button and write a review. And always remember,
the thirst is real.